So let me tell you people how important it is to make sure that you have hype people in your life. Like your supporters, the people who you turn to, your friends, colleagues, family, partner, whoever it is in your life who you call on when you need advice. They need to be the hype people who steer you in the right direction. You don't need hype people who are going to be like, yeah, girl, that was wrong. You need to address that. Yeah, girl, you need to tell them about themselves. Because sometimes when you are processing things, you're processing solely on emotion, likely because it reminds you of something that happened before that really pissed you off, made you angry, made you feel some type of way. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. I got an email, a work email, and it was a follow-up to an email that I had sent. But in the email, the language could have been interpreted in two directions. It could have been like, everything is good, chill, we're working on it. Or it could have been taken negative. I remember how I keep saying, like, don't make assumptions, don't take things personally. Well, that was the test yesterday. So I took a screenshot of the response I was going to send. Professionally dressed down kind of email, like checking this person. And a mind just said, you know what? Let me phone a friend. So I sent her the screenshot and she called me immediately, but I couldn't answer because I was going into an appointment with a patient. Anyhow, later on in the day, I talked to her and she was like, Delise, let me tell you what the hidden message is behind what this person was saying. And I was like, yo, I didn't look at it like that. I would have sent this email on emotion and the person would have been like, what? Where did this come from? Right? And equally could have reinforced whatever implicit bias that people have about Black women. Like, I could have fed into that. But I am so glad that I paused and had the sense of mind to reach out to somebody. And the person I reached out to was not the person who was going to be like, go off. So all this to say, who you surround yourself with is important, because you need people who are going to steer you in the right direction, even when you have to pause and reflect on the fact that you are going in wrong in how you saw it and how you were going to respond. And again, like, we often respond out of emotion before we pause and be like, all right, why am I feeling this way? Could this be interpreted any other way other than this negative way that I'm looking at it? So your hype people need to be the people who are steering you in the right direction, making you pause and think through things before, like, just egging you on to make poor decisions. All right, later, y'all.